All right, so we are going to look into Pisces, and for Pisces, we got number 61 called Wishing You Health. And the key word for this one is I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. The key word for this one is wholeness. This is a health card. If you find yourself wishing for your wholeness, then it's time to do whatever it takes to break the spell of dis-ease, whether it be on a physical, mental, or spiritual level. All these levels must work together in order for you to be the best that you can be. There must also be acknowledgement that lack of wholeness or the feeling that something is missing is all just an illusion. First, understand your divine perfection, that you are now and have always been whole. Bring that wholeness down and merge it into your body. Treat your body well with a good diet, exercise, and loving thoughts. If it is time for a checkup, then go get one. There is always something you can do to honor your body and make it a happier place to reside. Sometimes you have to place yourself above others in order to get proper rest and to ease out the tensions in your life. This is not a selfish act, as you must be in tip-top condition in order to give your best to yourself and others. Forgive yourself and others for any past deeds, as holding on to these regrets takes a lot of energy that could be used elsewhere. Move forward. Love yourself. Know that you are worthy of good health and happiness. Okay. So, taking that into account, let's go ahead and pull the cards for Pisces. What's the energy for Pisces? Okay, we got 5 of Summer. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Okay, Pisces. What about Pisces energy? Okay, so we've got King of Spring. Innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Okay. And then we've got 9 of Winter, which is the 9 of Swords. Unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. And we've got Renewal, which is like also the Judgment card. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgment of yourself and others. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we also have 4 of Summer, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with your life. All right, one more. 10 of Summer, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. See at the bottom of the deck, we've got Prince of Winter, intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. With the 7 of Autumn, the 10 of Winter, the Emperor, 8 of Autumn, Death card. Okay. So, Pisces, I'm going to say that you are possibly dealing with a lot of anxiety right now. Not just anxiety, but like Four of Summer. Okay, so it's a spectrum. Some of you could be in depression, especially if you're holding on to some past regret, some past sorrow. There's something you haven't released yet. For others of you, it could be more light, like maybe you're just bored. Maybe you're just very you're kind of disappointed with the way things are going in a certain area of your life. But we do have 10 swords here, and then it came out again over here with the 10 of Winter. So something's about to change. If you're on the spectrum where this is more about depression, right, then it could be that you're about to get the right medication. You're about to, align with the right therapist. You're letting go of the past. Whatever it is, it's about to shift. Especially because, I don't know, there's some sort of sudden, unexpected change. That much I see. And it's going to take you from the 4 and the 5 of summer to the 10 of summer, which interestingly enough, the 5 and the 4 are already the 9, but it's going to take you all the way to the 10. So this is going to be great. So either you're about to get a lot of money, and maybe that's what it was. Like maybe, I think people forget how much money impacts us, but it's not because we're like greedy or anything, but because money is connected to the root chakra, survival. So when you receive money, excuse me, when you receive money, your body just receives like this burst of energy. I don't know if you've ever noticed, if you ever get like a big payout, at least it happens for me. Like if I get a big payout at some point, all of a sudden I get like a rush of energy. And I've noticed that with other people too. People just all of a sudden are more excited and vibrant when they get large chunks of money. So either money's about to come in, or you're about to receive some sort of invitation for a place where your leadership skills are needed. Or if you've been looking for support, some unexpected supporters coming in. But it's like you're going to feel like you're coming back alive. Now, this one does say releasing judgments of yourself and others. So maybe all this heavy energy is because you're really judging yourself. You have yourself on a really demanding, like if this is about work, I don't know if you're just being really demanding with yourself or what's going on, but you're not in a great place. And maybe the change is that you're going to start taking care of your health. Like if you haven't been sleeping well, your sleeping schedule could change. If you haven't been feeding yourself well, that could be what's changing. But it's basically saying that a lot of the energy you're feeling right now that has you in this low place is possibly because you haven't really been taking care of your health. Now, health encompasses multiple things. For some of you, it's something physical, like maybe you just need to sleep, create a better sleep schedule. For others of you, it has to do with your meals, how much nutrition you're actually getting out of your meals. For others of you, it has to do with stress, your mental health, and whether that's being addressed or not, whether, how you feel about yourself ultimately. So there's multiple ways that your health is being impacted here. Tell me about the Prince of Winter. What is it that's going to change so drastically? Got 6 of Wands. Tell me about the change. Tell me about the change. Oh, the Emperor. With the Hanged Man and the Ace of Wands. Well, it's definitely an opportunity. Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, the Empress. Well, all I know with the Page of Swords is that somebody's been watching you. I'm not sure if you are the Queen of Wands or if they are the Queen of Wands, but either the Queen of Wands has been watching you and you might be this Emperor, or you are the Queen of Wands and the Emperor has been watching you. Either way. This could go either way right now. But there's some sort of honors that come with this. Now, because we do have the Hanged Man here, I don't think this has happened yet. But it's about to. This may have been in the works either for the past year, for the past 3, 6, 9 months. But I feel like whatever decision it is, whatever it is that you're getting, okay, so let me, me, different scenarios, right? So if this is like you being offered a job, this person had to fight for it. Because we've got the 6 of Wands with the Ace of Wands. This is an opportunity. Excuse me, it's coming to you. That's why it's saying have patience. Don't worry. But because it somehow elevates you, this position somehow elevates you, maybe multiple people want it, or maybe something about you wasn't the right fit. Whatever it is, this person had to fight for it because we have the 7 of Wands here. Now, they are a formidable person to fight against, so they did win. But either they're in the tail end of it, or I don't know, because it feels like it's happening now. So I feel like they've been fighting, they've been defending your chance to have this. And maybe with the 5 of Summer, you've been kind of like, I'm never going to get it, especially if you applied for a specific job, or if you, yeah, there's something here about that. Like, I don't think this is romantic, although it could be. So, okay, let's switch it that way. If this is going to be a romance, then I feel like this is somebody who maybe they had to go and persuade their whole family or their friend group about why it's okay to date you. It's okay to be with you. They've been keeping an eye on you the whole time, though. So whatever scenario it is, same premise, okay? Let's see. Let's look at the 5 of Cups. Why are you sitting here sad? What's going on with the 5 of Cups? So we've got the Ace of Swords, the 9 of Cups. Clarify 5 of Cups. Page of... Okay, so Knight of Cups. I'm going to say that this is more likely has something to do with a job, because it's either a job or like a promotion of some sort. Because you're sitting here with the 9 of Cups, it's like you already knew you were going to get it. With the Ace of Swords, you were like, I know I'm the perfect fit. I know this is for me. But what you may not realize is that your frequency, it's like putting it off. Whether you mean to or not, you're kind of delaying it yourself. Because with the Knight of Cups here and the Page of Wands, this combination, as soon as I saw it, I was like, uh-oh. Pisces, I feel like whatever this is, you're looking at it like it's a dream. And it's okay to look at it like that, but you're going too far, because now you're looking at it like an impossible dream. So a piece of you feels like if you get this, it would be a miracle. But because you're putting it on miracle status with the Page of Wands, it almost, like you're almost putting it like it's not going to happen. And you may not realize that. So that may be why you're being inspired to like use better words, improve your mental state, because you're really sad that you haven't received this yet, but you're the one delaying it because you're not in the right. Like you're sitting here with unfounded fear. You're distracted and you're looking at it like it's... This card is coming up, taking it for granted, as in you're so sure you're going to get this, and yet at the same time, you're letting your fears run away with you. And so you're actually part of the delay. Because I only see it as a delay. I don't see this as like, it can't be taken from you, but you're delaying it because you're in this energy of, well, I guess I'm not going to get it because it's so special, because it's so, outstanding, whatever it is. I'm sure there's tons of people. And even if I am the perfect, it's like you're telling yourself, like, even if I am the perfect fit, I'm sure there's people out there that have like, they have inside people and I don't. And like you're creating the blockage. Stop it. Tell me about the King of Wands. Got the 8 of Pentacles. Tell me about the King of Wands. Oh, with the 8 of Pentacles, they're telling you this is the energy you need to work on. You need to get into your inspiring theatrical energy. So, okay, let's see. Four of Pentacles, clarify, King of Wands. Yeah, look at this. Oh my God. Pisces, stop it. The Star, the Hierophant. Like, you look at these major arcanas. Look at this. Look at this shit. All major arcanas. The Star, the Hierophant, the Chariot, the Fool, the Moon, the World. All major arcanas. This is yours. You're right. It is yours. But you are not matching it in frequency right now. So it's kind of like, imagine that this wish that's clearly yours, whatever it is, this wish, imagine that this star coming towards you, that's, the wish, is powered by your energy. Think of it like that. Like, it's powered by how you feel about yourself. Like, there's a little engine inside the star, and its fuel is your emotions. When you are, I want to look this up. I want to show you something that you can literally look this up yourself, but I want to show you on a scale. Look at this. We're looking at the emotion frequency chart, right? So look at these emotions and look at the frequency that they give off. Shame, guilt. Shame gives off a frequency of 20 hertz. Guilt, 30 hertz. Apathy, 50 hertz. Grief, fear. Where does it start changing? Around, I would say anger. Anger is one of the best fuels ever. When you start going up into courage, willingness, acceptance, reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment, the frequency starts rising. And you're down here. You cannot match this, because this would be coming from a place of joy. It would be coming from a place of acceptance. If you were really sure that this is yours, you would be in a place of acceptance and willingness, right? But you're not. You're in a place of fear and guilt and shame. And I don't know what you're so worried about, but you're not matching it. So it's kind of like the low frequency emotions that you're in, it's giving very little fuel to the star. So the stars, it started off heading your way and then it stopped because it's like not getting enough fuel. So it's not that it's not for you. You're right. This is for you. But you got to put in the work, boo-boo. You got to put in the work to get back into your leadership skills. Get back into your innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical ass. That's the work you need to do. Because I feel like right now, whether you mean to or not, you think that you're protecting yourself from heartbreak. You think, well, if I don't get too excited about it, then I won't get hurt. But what you're actually doing is closing off. You're closing off your emotions. Which means that there is fear. You have fear that you won't get this. So you tell yourself that you're really confident, but you're really not. Like, you're relying a little too much on how perfect you are for this, instead of putting in the work to make sure you match it. Clarify Nine of Winter. So, okay, before I move on, let's you know me and my analogies. Let's give an example, okay? So, let's say that this was I'm thinking of multiple. Let's stop on a pet. Let's say that this is a specific pet. Let's say that this is a Siberian Husky. Let's just talk about Siberian. I love Siberian Huskies. They're beautiful, beautiful animals, but they are not for everyone. Siberian Huskies, first of all, they need a lot of exercise. Otherwise, they will become very naughty because they have all this pent up energy. They can burn a lot of energy throughout the day. And if you don't take them on regular walks and runs, I mean, go look up, I forget how many miles can a Siberian Husky run in a day? Let's see. Because I forgot. I used to know this. I used to have a Siberian Husky, so I used to know this, but it's been ages. Okay, so it says multiple things that I need y'all to know. For example, instead of barking, the husky howls, which I thought was adorable, which is one of the reasons I had one. They are escape artists. They will dig under, chew through, or jump over fences. They they're labeled destructive if they don't have proper care. Because they can literally jump fences as high as 8 feet. They don't care about electric fences. They don't care about getting electrocuted. They're not like savage dogs, but they are high energy. Okay, so a minimum of 2 hours of vigorous exercise a day is needed. Honestly, I used to do more because, yeah, I remember, oh my God, this is getting on my nerves. I cannot remember how many. Okay, so here's an example, right? They're known, the Siberian Huskies are known for running the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race. And this is a 938-mile race from Seward to Nome, Alaska. Okay? And these are the dogs because they can run, here we go, here it is. They can run up to 30 miles per hour and can cover over 100 miles in a day. So imagine putting this dog that has high energy. They are built for this, okay? This is what their ancestors built them for, to be able to run long, cold stretches of miles like this. And you put this dog in a house and don't give them proper exercise, that thing's going to turn destructive because they have all this pent-up energy. They're going to chew through your furniture. They're going to jump fences. They're going to destroy your doors because they are strong animals as well. So imagine that there's a Siberian Husky and I have a vast land and I also live in the north. And like I have all the requirements. I know that that dog belongs with me. And there's a lineup of people where I know I am most likely the perfect fit. But because I'm not sure about what the qualifications of other people are, I'm like, oh, I don't want to look like a fool. And I don't want to put myself out there like that. So you're making the process longer than it needs to be. All because you're afraid of, what if I'm not the right fit? When deep down you know you are, but there's a piece of you that's like, well, if I'm the right fit, then it will come to me. So you're relying a little too much on being the perfect fit instead of showing that you want this, that you are working towards this, if that makes sense. Clarify the 9 of Winter. Sorry, I went really off the Siberian Huskies. But I need y'all to know, first of all, how wonderful these dogs are, but also they're not for everyone. It takes very special people to care for a Siberian Husky. Clarify and winter. They are not, like, if you want an obedient dog, that's not the one. These are playful dogs. They've got a whole ass personality, but they are not the type that will do like, German Shepherds are known for obedience. You can train them easily. That's not Siberian Husky. They are not the same. Clarify 9 of winter. Sun, clarify 9 of winter. 8 of wands. Yeah. So this is really, look, all this Leo energy, strength. It's strength, and I point to the sun. Sun and strength are both Leo energies, because that's what you really need to work on. You need to make sure, look, King of Wands, I'm fucking telling you, with the Magician, you need to step into the energy of knowing that this is for you, knowing that you have all the resources to make this happen. Don't have any doubt at all, because right now that's really what's happening. The fear is coming from worry and doubt that you're not actually the right person. So it's unfounded because you are the right person for it, but you're focusing on worst case scenarios. You keep imagining, well, okay, I might think I'm perfect for this, but what if there's other people out there that are even better? And what if this? And what if they don't have the right money to pay me for the position? You are allowing your worry to grow out of proportion to the situation. So, 4 of Swords. Spend some time meditating. Spend some time digging deep on why you're struggling to feel like you are the right fit. With the Sun card, like, this is very much a confidence issue. This is very much a worthiness issue. So make the changes you need to make. Whatever it is that you're struggling with, address it and move on it. Like, take action on it. Because whatever it is, it's got to be little things. Like, let's say this is a job that requires you to dress a certain way. And you're like, well, all I have is sweatpants. And I would look really, so go buy the clothes that you think would, connect you to this. If you're like, oh, all I see in that place are people who, are really organized, and I'm like a hot mess. So start getting organized. Like, whatever it is that makes you feel like you would not be a good fit, start working on it so that you can be in the energy of knowing with all certainty, all this Leo energy, confidence that you deserve this, that you are worthy of whatever this is. Clarify renewal. Oh, damn. Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh my God. Hold on. It was like wrapped up in the cover that I'm using. Okay. 8 of Cups. Hold on. Let me organize my little quilt again. Okay. Clarify renewal. Knight of Cups. Clarify renewal. Ooh. So basically, with this Ace of Pentacles, if you really know that this is for you and that you are going to give to this, whatever it requires. So if this is a job position, you know that you would pour yourself into it. If this is a promotion, you know that you have the qualifications and that you would be a great leader. Whatever this is, there's got to be a certainty that you carry with you. And not just that, like, you've got to reawaken that this is part of your life purpose, that this is the reason you are such a perfect fit for this, even if it's as mundane as a promotion in your 9 to 5. Something about that promotion has to do with your life purpose, which is why the 2 of Cups is here. Like, you've got to look at this like, I'm made for you and you're made for me. And I mean, this is specific. So I want you to look at it like, let's say that you have a background of, maybe you have, like I had a friend who was half Cuban, half Chinese. I had never met somebody with that background. And she was just a very unique person. I loved her. So imagine that somebody's looking for somebody to build a hotel, maybe a hotel, a restaurant, some hospitality service. And they want to combine Latin and Asian influences. And you're like, oh my God, I would be the perfect person because I'm half Cuban, half Asian, right? So there's something like this, like you are made for this. And even if it seems like, well, why would a job be connected to my life purpose? Everything is connected to your life purpose. Everything. Where was it? Which card was it? Was it this one? Yeah. Remember, 5 of Cups, it said, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Yeah, that's really what it is. And this is a double-edged sword, because there is a reason for everything. Even if this is a 9 to 5, even if this is something that might not seem connected to your spiritual path, it is. And focusing on that which frightens or worries you. That's something you need to do, because you need to look at, what is it that I'm scared of? What is it that I feel would, could possibly take this away from me? What is it that I feel could possibly threaten the certainty that I have that this is meant for me? So with the 8 of Cups, not only do you have to walk away from that, right? You gotta let it go. Whatever it is that you're afraid of, you gotta let it go. But also, you have to get into the energy of, I'm just as miraculous as whatever this is. I match this because I'm on the same frequency. Stop looking at it like it's out of reach, because it's not. Clarify 4 of Summer. All these emotions. Well, I am reading for Pisces. Makes sense. Water signs. Clarify 4 of Cups. King of Pentacles. Clarify 4 of Cups. 2 of Wands. Oh, Jesus. 10 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. I think you're really struggling on, how do I step into the confidence, though? How do I build that? So something needs to really change, like drastically. And I think it has to do with your foundation. You need to go think about what type of things you were taught when you were a child about your value. What type of things were you taught about your worth? What type of, like I know, for example, with me, one of the things that I really had to work through a lot when I was doing my own shadow work was that I had been taught by my family that humility was always the answer. And that's not true. Now I know that that's not true. Humility is a great quality in appropriate places. But if you're always, look at what happened between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds. I feel like Justin Baldoni focused too much on being the harmonious, humble person that they literally ran roughshod over him. There is a time and a place for it. So whatever you've been taught about worthiness, about confidence, you may look at it like arrogance and pride. You may look at it like being conceited and thinking you're all that. You're misconstruing what you need to work on. Because this is going to bring you incredible happiness, but you have to be in that energy now. Like you have to make sure, think of it like this. Think of it like people who say, oh, if I was with that person, I would be so happy. Okay, so does that person have your happiness? Or are you somebody who's just as happy as that person? And so together y'all would be two happy people. Because that's the same thing going on here. It's like you're telling yourself, once I'll have that, then I'll be happy. But right now I'm kind of low. Well, then you're not a match for it. If you're looking at this like it's a person, and that person's happy, but you're not, and you think, well, if I was with them, I would be happy, then you're turning into an emotional vampire. You would be pulling from their happiness for you to be happy because you don't know how to create that for yourself. Same thing. If this is a job position or a promotion and you think, oh, I don't know if I'm worthy, but if they gave me that title or that promotion, then I know I'm worthy. If I get that job. Well, that's why you're not matching it right now, because you need to come into this knowing that you're worthy. You need to already know. It's like you don't need a title to tell you who you are. You don't need a specific dollar amount to tell you you're worthy of something. And with the King of Pentacles here, like this is something, it has to do with your physical, because it's something tangible. So it's either your appearance, but things you can change. Like maybe you need to work on your makeup skills. Maybe you need to work on your clothing skills. Maybe you need to work on weight management. Maybe you need to work on energy levels or your mental health. Whatever it is, I feel like it has to do with your physical body and anything, maybe your sleep schedule, maybe your organizational skills, maybe the way you, I don't know, whatever it is, you need to take action on it because it has you in this ennui. Like you're energetically pushing this away from you because you're not a match for it right now. Clarified 10 of Summer. And I'm not saying you're not allowed to feel fear, shame, guilt, regret, sorrow. I'm not saying you're not allowed to feel that, but I'm saying that whatever it is that you're feeling specifically doesn't really have a foundation. You are preemptively in the energy of disappointment because then it won't hurt if you are disappointed. That's why I'm saying that. Clarified 10 of Summer. King of Swords, clarified 10 of Summer. 2 of Pentacles. Strength and the Magician. Overall energy, yeah, 7 of Wands. So this is more about, to me, the 7 of Wands has more to do with protecting your mental space, because the moon also is connected to our subconscious. So it's like protect your subconscious. What are you feeding your subconscious right now? What is in your subconscious? And a general rule of thumb is if you would not say these things to a child, don't say them to yourself. So when you listen to the voices in your head, if you tell yourself things like you're so stupid, what makes you think you can have that, you're this and you're that, if you would not say those words to a 4-year-old, do not say them to yourself. Because you need to guard your subconscious, because whatever it is that you're putting in your subconscious is what's creating this delay. And so maybe you need to take some time to really, this could have to do with the people you're around. Like maybe you're around people who are really critical or really, like they may bully you a little bit. I don't know. Or maybe maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're too lonely and you need a social circle. But I think you really need to sit and examine what it is that you are putting into your subconscious and how you speak to yourself subconsciously. Because a lot of people don't realize that. They don't really pay attention to how they speak to themselves. So with the King of Swords, the good thing is that this tells me you already have the knowledge you need, especially when it comes to whatever this is, you are the right fit for it. You have the right intelligence or knowledge for it, but also on how to deal with your subconscious. You also know that. So with the 2 of Pentacles, balance that out. Whatever it is that you think you need to change it. But the other end of the spectrum is also sit with the confidence of knowing that this is for you, whatever it is. Don't falter. Trusting yourself, trusting in your inner power, in the resources that you have in spirit, in your guides. It requires trust, but it also requires action, like a variety of, think of it like somebody manifesting a job, right? Sitting there thinking, well, I'm sure I'm going to get a job because, the universe would never leave me would never leave me lacking. But then they never go and apply for jobs. They never put their name out there. They just expect it to just, appear out of thin air? So there's something here about, yes, trust, absolutely trust and have faith in your path and your purpose and your guides, but also take action on whatever action you need to take action, because this is something that's meant for you, but you've got to make sure that you can match it. Okay. So that's what I got for you. Hopefully this gave you whatever clarity or guidance you may need. If you are looking to support, please let me know how this resonated with you. And if you're not comfortable with that, even if you drop the emojis that are in the title down in the comments below, that still shows me that you appreciate my time and my effort, and that always makes me happy. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.